Good morning, everyone. I'm here up close with Chicolette Daisy. I'm at Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary in Arizona in real-time rescue doing our Sunday morning check-in. This one will be quick for a couple of reasons. One, we don't have a whole lot of updates. And if you haven't tuned in before, Sunday mornings are when I come on for just a little bit and give everybody a weekly update, say good morning, maybe share a little anecdote about something that happened or one of our residents. But the other reason that we're going to keep this short is just because we are in another heat wave here, about 10-day heat wave, I believe, of 114, 115. I believe that's around 45 degrees Celsius, but I might be mistaken. Regardless, it is nice and toasty out, and everybody is just kind of a little bit irritable and irritated. Uh, Chicolette, of course, is proving me wrong with that, but a lot of the animals are that normally would, want attention, want to be brushed. They did not this morning. They just all want to go do their relaxation, kind of conserve their energy for the day. And at this time of day after breakfast, they do that anyway. They usually have their little after breakfast nap, but they still want some attention. And today they were kind of like, okay, stop, leave me alone. So I'm going to toss this bowl over the fence. It had a bunch of electrolytes in it. We make batches of electrolytes each week to give to our two oldest goats, Princess Buttercup and Gilbert. And today we also gave a little to Chicolette. And who else got some? Oh, Frankie got some as well. Mr. Frankie right here. He does have some digestive issues if you've happened to tune in before when we talked about him. So the electrolytes probably is extra beneficial for him just because we do put baking soda in there, and the baking soda is really good for goats' digestive tract and everything. And they only will kind of nibble on it as needed. So if a goat or sheep or a cow or a pig or any, most of these animals here will help themselves to it. We actually keep a little bowl of baking soda right there, and they'll just come over and take a little nibble if they're having a tummy ache, or if maybe their digestive system is just a little bit off. It's like they know, oh, this baking soda will be good. So that's something that we like to have on hand. We were lucky enough to have a recent donation from some team members at a couple of local Whole Foods stores give us a bunch of baking soda, which is awesome because we use it for that. We, of course, can use it for cleaning on occasion, but we also add it to our electrolytes. Good morning, Julio. Julio didn't have any electrolytes, but he did have some leftover vegetable soup this morning. I do bring my food scraps here. Some of the other volunteers do so as well. So, people hear about food waste being, bad because if you throw food away, of course, not only is it a waste of money, but, it's going to a landfill. So if I ever have any food waste, even like my banana peels from throughout the week, I save them in a bag in my fridge, and then I bring them to everybody, as well as leftovers that maybe don't get used up. So I had a big pot of vegetable soup, and it wasn't getting eaten, so I brought some for the animals. So Julio had some of that. There was carrots and celery, some green onion. Right now he's rooting up some grass with his snout here. Got Princess. Let's see, the only one small update is Albert, our Suffolk sheep, are one of our 4-H rescues right over here. He still is not feeling very well. We thought he was doing kind of better. He had a recent vet appointment. We've talked about this before, but he is basically throwing up some of his food. He spits it out as though he's having some sort of digestive problem with his rumen. We had originally thought that it was a tooth issue, so he did get put under and have a tooth filed down. We were hoping that would solve that, but it did not. So we did start him on a probiotic. I just squirted a little bit on a half apple this morning, and he downed that right away. So that's our main update. Like I said, no news is good news sometimes, and right now we're just all trying to stay cool. This week we are supposed to have a misting system installed on the barn area here. So I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like, but hopefully next weekend we'll have some interesting update about that. We're hoping that all the animals will enjoy the misters, as some of the animals, do not like to be sprayed or have water. Interestingly, the ducks recently, when I believe Karen had tried to kind of give them a little shower, put the hose on mist for them, and they were running away, like they didn't like it. Well, they've reached the point of summer where it's so hot that they love it. You'll have to check our social media on our Instagram page. All of our links are in the description box below. I haven't posted it yet because I just took the video a little bit ago, but I will definitely be posting it sometime soon. These guys, I was filling up their pools here, and I just put it on shower, and they were just quacking up a storm. They hung out for so long. Then I did it over in Elvis's stall as well, and I did it until it kind of got flooded. You can see all the dampness still. It was running under the pool. His pool is in ground because this stall used to be used for older, special needs ducks that maybe had a hard time lifting their bodies in and out of the pool. However, Elvis doesn't have a problem, but we didn't want to refill that hole because it's only a matter of time before another duck gets old or injured or something. So we wanted to just keep this one as a nice, easy in-ground pool for them. But the underneath, you can see like the rim around there, when it gets flooded, when a bunch of water collects under there, it starts collecting, mosquitoes and cockroaches. And last summer we had another scare with botulism. Elvis nearly passed away from botulism. It is a disease, a neurotoxin technically, carried by cockroaches. So we try to mitigate cockroaches and mosquitoes. We do put lime in the waters to try to, help with that, but you can't catch everything, can't be everyone. So until the water was kind of starting to pool up, so I had to turn off Elvis's shower. I'm sorry, buddy, but he's got some lettuce back there. He went for a good swim, and everyone's doing okay for now. Like I said, everybody's hot, so I'm gonna release the Kraken and get into the AC myself. I hope you guys are all doing well wherever you're at in the world. Feel free to leave us a comment below telling us, how your weather is doing. Are you having some extreme weather, or are you in the southern hemisphere? Maybe you're having winter right now and just a beautiful time. If you have any other tips on beating the heat or helping keep everybody safe and comfortable, Miss Pretzel, the chicken over here wandering around, she would love to hear them. So like I said, leave us a comment below. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great week. Bye.